Dear friends, November 20th every year is World Piles Day. World Piles Day is not a day to celebrate like Independence Day or Republic Day. World Piles Day is a day to bring awareness on piles as one of the biggest healthcare issues in this country. 36% of Indians have some kind of colorectal problems like piles, fissure, fistula, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, colorectal cancers, constipation, obstructive defecation syndrome, anal polyp, multiple polyps, different problems they have. Any colorectal problems, if a patient come across, they think or assume it is piles. It is just not piles, it is beyond that. So today on this day, we bring awareness on piles and piles related issues. A piles which is bleeding may be a colorectal cancer which we miss. Multiple piles around the anal canal and multiple fissures may be a Crohn's disease which is missed. It may be ulcerative colitis which is missed. A perineal abscess, a painful swelling around the anus, can be mistaken for piles. People have abscess, they come as piles. People have fistula, they come as piles. So piles is a common word used by many people because of any issue in the anal canal. So on this day, I want to bring awareness to the entire population of this world that if you have piles, if you have bleeding per rectum, if there is pain, if there is loose stools, if there is constipation, if there is mucus in the stools, please do not mistake for piles and neglect it, and don't land up with quacks. In India, people feel there is a stigma attached to piles. There is a taboo attached to piles. People suffering from piles are bullied. So they don't share with the family members. They don't share with friends. They don't share with the kith and kin and suffer in silence for a long time. An average person suffers about 9 years. An average 9 years a person suffers when he has got piles, fissure, fistula or any colorectal issues, and then come to the hospital before it becomes complicated. So what do they do in 9 years time? They go to quacks, they go to Bengali Babas. With due respect to religion, Muslims, which are big in number, they practice piles, fissure and fistula. They go to them. They try alternative methods. They try home medications. They go to some temples in South India and worship God. That piles will be cured by worshipping God. There is a quack in Karnataka which he says, take a silver ring, 25,000 rupees he gives it, and he says, put it to the left hand and clean your anal canal, your piles will be cured. There are some people who put some acids, some powders, some threads, some leaves which are crushed and kept in the anal canal. Today, I just operated a person like that who had a gangrene of scrotum and the penis and testes. That is called as foreigner's gangrene. So anything in the anal canal should not be neglected. Please consult a specialist immediately. Never go to quacks. In India, there are about 1.5 million quacks which is published in European Rectal of Colon and Rectal Surgeries in UK. So my dear friends, on this day, World Piles Day, please, in case you have any painful swelling around the anal canal, any skin tag around the anal canal, any mass which is coming out and going in, any bleeding per rectum, any loose stools on and off, any constipation on and off, any difficulty in passing stools, any incomplete evacuation of passing stools, any pain abdomen, any bloating, please consult your doctor on the same day. Never postpone health. Never postpone seeking the help of a doctor. Anal canal, which is at the end of the GI system, we call it as window to the GI system. Anything in the anal canal, just peep through the window. We can see what's happening in large intestine, small intestine, stomach, esophagus, and the mouth. An ulcer in the mouth can be a Crohn's disease. A fissure in the anal canal can be a Crohn's disease. An inflammation in the small intestine, large intestine is a Crohn's disease. So there are multiple disorders in the anal canal, multiple disorders in the GI system, which will reflect in the form of piles, fissure, fistula, abscess, bleeding, loose stools. So any of the symptoms, please seek help of a healthcare professional. Thank you.